The current state of the business buying and selling world. Some important facts you should know. Seasoned business owners, or boomers, born between 1946 and 1964, own about 65% of private businesses in both Canada and the United States. The majority, or 80 to 90% of their wealth, is typically tied up in their business. More than 3/4, or 76%, plan to transition over the next 10 years, with almost half, 48%, in the next 5 years. Sounds like it could be a bit crowded and competitive. Typically, 12 months after selling, 75% of owners regret the decision. If you want to know how to avoid the whole regret part, I suggest you keep reading. Have I got your interest yet? Of the businesses available and put on the market, 70 to 80% don't sell. That's likely why you are using our program to get ready to go to market strong and stronger than your competitors. Most, 85% of family-owned businesses are typically first generation. Less than 30% of family-owned businesses survive into the second generation. Only 3% make it successfully into a third generation. That is a whopping 97% failure rate. Just because you took over from a previous generation and ran the company successfully does not mean your kids will, want to, or are qualified to. A little over 2/3, or 67% of boomer owners, are between 56 and 74 years old. That's an average of 65. Stop for a minute and take it in. Now continue. 3/4, or 75%, have an annual company revenue of under $5 million. A quarter of you, 24%, say you're familiar with the transition options available to you. Half, or 44%, aren't, and a third, 32%, are not sure. That's a lot of owners in the dark about their future and about a major decision in their lives. Most, 88%, have not yet established a formal transition team. Starting to sound familiar? Again, most of you, 86%, have no formal education related to transitioning your business. 3/4 of owners, 67%, have no provisions in place if key personnel get ill or die. Half of you, 50%, have no thoughts about what you'll do in your post-transition life after the business is sold and you are completely out of the company. Wow. I don't know about you, but that was a mouthful. Take another minute and let it sink in. I guarantee you one thing. You don't know what you don't know. That will absolutely lead to a whole lot of trouble. The challenge is to find the best advisors for you. Here is just one example of the misguided thinking many of you are using today to make decisions and move forward. You think if you keep the company for a few years longer and take as much cash as you can out, it will more than make up for what you think you could sell for today. Then, in a few years, you'll sell for whatever you can get or just close down the company and get on with your life. Nice plan. Unfortunately, putting off selling or even just getting the company ready for transition or dying with your boots on are not really exit strategies, are they? What if, in the meantime, you get ill or worse? The mess you'll leave behind for family, partners, management, employees, customers, and vendors will ensure they continue to talk about you for a very long time to come. It won't be good, but they'll be talking about you. It's not all doom and gloom. There is a silver lining. What if you could delay selling, keep taking money out, increase the value of the company, and sell for more later? More than you think you could get now, much more. Kind of like have your cake and eat it too. That is worth looking into. As a successful business owner, you're smart enough to at least consider all the options available to you. But where do you go to learn more about them? The answer is you search out experienced professionals with a track record of buying and selling companies. And of course, you continue with our program.